the school district to order. Let the record show that a quorum of board members is present, that this meeting has been duly called, and that the notice of this meeting has been posted in accordance with the Texas Open Meetings Act, Texas Government Code Chapter 551.
Bob Servetto.
Here.
Pat Leatherwood.
Here.
Blanca Martineau. Ryan Mitchell.
Here.
James Moore.
Here.
Raymond Salinas.
Here.
Angelica Salyer. Here.
Bow your heads with me as we pray. Dear Lord, we thank you for the opportunity we have to serve this district in the capacities that we do. God, I pray that you prepare us for what we are called to do to instill the best possibilities for all of our students, our staff, and our parents, and our community. Lord, I pray that you guide us, empower us, and give us the words and the understanding and know-how to do the things that we need to do to press forward, to pursue greatness, not just on the academic level or athletic level, but also with our community and in the future. We thank you for that. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
What about some pledges?
All right, intermediate and elementary students, come on up. Come on, intermediate and elementary students.
Come on up. Come on up. Come on up. Come on up.
Love that outfit.
Outstanding service and achievement. Line leaders.
All right. Okay, so we're going to discuss a few of our elementary babies. Our first line leaders from pre-K, that's Miss Aloha Torres. Is Aloha here? Come on up here, Aloha. Aloha has started off the school with a bang. She's hardworking and born a leader. She follows directions the first time given and shows respect to everyone. Miss Aloha. Our next pre-K student is Liam Salazar. Is Liam here? Come on up, Liam. A great line leader. He listens carefully and is always respectful and follows directions. He plays kindly with his friends and sets a great example for others in the classroom, and that's Liam. In kindergarten, we have McKenna Vargas. Come on up. McKenna is kind and likes to help her classmates. She works hard and always finishes work by staying on task, and that's McKenna. In kindergarten, we also have Valentine Hernandez. Valentine? He is a hard worker, is very good in math, and knows all his sight words. He is very respectful and kind. First grade, we have Emma Ruiz. I saw Emma. I know she's here. Emma? There you are. She is such a joy to have in class. She consistently brings a positive attitude and a strong work ethic and a willingness to help others that make a real difference in the learning environment. Miss Emma. Also in first grade, we have Alejandro Sanchez. consistently demonstrates respect, responsibility, and a positive attitude, setting a strong example for others to follow. Mr. Alejandro. Second grade, we have Maylee Sells. Maylee? I didn't see Maylee. Her teachers report that she is great. She is quick to help out other classmates. She is polite and excited to learn. They love seeing her confidence grow every day. Miss Maylee. Also in second grade, we have Nathaniel Gonzalez. Nathaniel? No, Nathaniel? Okay, Nathaniel's teachers report that he is a joy to have in class. He always cheers on his classmates and has great manners and willing to help. Third grade, we have Hazel Norman. There you go, Hazel. Hazel's teacher reports that she is an extremely hard worker, is always striving to do exactly what is asked of her. She is quick to help her teachers and her peers with whatever might have been asked of her. She is kind and funny and is the perfect example of a little line leader. And third grade, Joshua Mendoza. Come on up, Joshua. Joshua's teacher report that Joshua is the type of student that is always doing what he's supposed to be doing, even if no one is looking. He is quiet and kind and is always going above and beyond to help everyone around him. Joshua.
Parents, come on up, take a picture.
Push in.
Come on up.
Yes. Okay. We'll take pictures.
Are you going to go without her?
Oh, I thought you said with them. I was like, shut up.
Go ahead.
Come on. Y'all go sit down. Good job, elementary. The fourth grade teachers would first like to recognize Liam Cisneros. Liam's teachers report that he works very hard in class, is very respectful to his teachers and classmates. The teachers appreciate his willingness to help others and to be kind to his classmates. In the future, Liam would like to be an astronaut or a teacher at Dublin Intermediate School. Liam Williams. Next, we would like to recognize Olivia Jennings. Olivia's teachers report that she is a great student who works hard and participates in class. She does her best on all of her assignments and is a leader in her class. In the future, Olivia would like to be a teacher. Olivia Jennings. Christopher Ayala. Christopher's teachers report that he is very kind and patient when learning new concepts. He is always very hardworking and determined to get everything right. In the future, Christopher would like to be a soccer player and a geologist. Christopher Ayala. Great teachers would like to recognize Osprey Salinas. Come on down. That she is extremely intelligent and is always on task. She is a good friend to her peers, and they certainly appreciate her kindness. In the future, Osprey would like to be a vet. Osprey Salinas. In sixth grade, teachers would like to recognize Yomari Inora Buena. Yomari's teachers report that she is always
always respectful, helpful to friends, and puts forth effort in every single class. She was always on task and is a great 6th grader for others to look up to. In the future, Yamari would like to go to cosmetology school and become a cosmetologist. Yamari Nora Brady. Alan's teachers report that he is very genuine and hardworking in class. He is always willing to help his peers, always in task, and gives 110%. In the future, Alan would like to go to college and possibly play soccer while he is there. Alan Martinez. Right, scooch over, let's get it.
Parents, come on up.
Everybody squish in. Squish, squish, squish. There you go.
Good job, guys. Don't look at Bill.
All right, high fives all around. Good job, good job, good job, good job. The girls. For the 7th grade Circle of Champions, we're going to proudly recognize Justice Saldivar. She's probably not here today because she's playing volleyball. But for her dedication and outstanding character, Justice is a student who constantly strives to do the right thing and sets a positive example for those around her. She goes above and beyond in her efforts, demonstrating commitment not only to her own learning but also to the well-being of others. Her kindness and respect toward everyone makes her a true role model for our campus. So that's for Justice Saldivar. Circle of Champions is Jacob Parsons, who is Jacob. Jacob is very actively engaged and focused and dedicated to completing tasks in a timely manner. His positive spirit and eagerness to interact with others creates an encouraging and collaborative environment for everyone around. Jacob is a joy to have in class and on campus. That's Jacob Parsons. Our 8th grade Circle of Champions, we have Marari Cornejo. She's also probably not here this evening because she's playing volleyball as well, but she has hard work and dedication. She consistently completes tasks within the appropriate time frame and demonstrates a strong sense of responsibility in all that she does. Marari treats her classmates with kindness and respect, creating a positive and supportive environment for those around her. Her efforts and positive attitude make her an outstanding example for others to follow. Marari Cornejo. Our 8th grade Circle of Champion is Josue Carpio, and he is here. Josue's hard work and dedication also. During his time here, Josue has worked diligently to learn English, achieve academic success, and build strong connections with his classmates. He consistently stays on task, demonstrates eagerness to learn, and brings a positive attitude to every situation. Josue is a wonderful example of perseverance and enthusiasm, and we enjoy having him in class as well as on campus.
Come on up, parents. There you go.
Hang on. Got it. Congratulations.
Okay, for the Dublin High School Academic Scholar of the Month, our first recipient is Olivia Salyer. Olivia Olivia is a 12th grader, senior. She likes to participate in volleyball, basketball, softball, track, and cheer. She's in the FFA, FCA, TMCN, NHS, and Power Up. Her hobbies include going on walks and runs, playing sports, and spending time with family and friends. Her future plans, she plans on attending Tarleton or Baylor University to pursue a degree in the medical field to become either a neonatal intensive care unit nurse or labor and delivery nurse. This is Olivia Sauer. Other academic scholar of the month for the high school is Caden Van Bever. Caden is also a senior this year. The activities he's involved in is football, baseball, FFA, quiz, dairy cattle judging. Organizations he's involved in: FFA, NHS, WIT, Power Up, FPS, FCA. His hobbies include hunting, fishing, playing the guitar. His future plans: he plans on graduating with his associates in science, and he plans on attending Tarleton in the fall of 2026 and majoring in nursing to eventually become a CRNA. This is Caden Van Bever.
Athletic scholars.
All right, athletic scholars for this month. Start with our junior high. Our first one is Remy Chapman, who is an 8th grader. I know she's out playing volleyball tonight. Her activities are cross country, volleyball, band, cheer. She's the junior high mascot, basketball, and track. Okay. Her hobbies. For her hobbies, she says, "I love running and playing French horn and going to church." And then her future plans, she wants to go to Tarleton to get a music degree and be a band director or music teacher. That's Remy Chapman. Our other athletic scholar for September for the junior high is Jackson Salinas. Jackson is involved in football, basketball, track. What's your cross country? Okay, all right, in cross country. He is a part of FPS, FCA. His hobbies are playing video games and eating, and his future plans are to get rich. I like it. I'm not sure. I asked him about that. He said, "Well, I'm not sure how I'm going to do it, but I am." All right, our high school athletic scholars is our 12th graders. Our first one is Emma Mitchell. Emma plays volleyball and is a cheerleader. She's in National Honor Society, FCCLA, FCA, TMCN, and Power Up. Her hobbies: she loves playing volleyball, going to church, hanging out with her family and friends on Sundays, and eating and sleeping. Her future plans are going to school to become either a dental hygienist or a dental assistant. That's Emma Mitchell. Our final athletic scholar for this month is Tatum Babkowski. Tatum's also a 12th grader. He plays football, tennis. He's involved in ag, where he shows animals. What do you show? Pigs. Shows pigs, okay? So he shows pigs. He's part of National Honor Society, FFA, TMCN, and Power Up. His hobbies: he works with his show animals in his free time and hangs out with friends and family. He also likes to work on his Corvette and truck when he has the time because he finds it relaxing. Okay, in his future plans, he wants to go to TSTC and become a mechanic because as he's grown up all of his life. He's loved cars and everything about them. And he one day wants to own his own shop. It's Tatum Babcock.
Extracurricular scholars.
Sorry about that. I haven't presented one before.
That's okay, we'll let you be first tonight.
Perfect, that works. Okay. Cool. So the band has two extracurricular scholars. We have Keely Lewis. She's a sophomore. Her hobbies include playing music, writing. Hobbies include playing music, writing, hanging out with friends, and crafting. Activities include FFA, FPS, jazz band, youth group, and dual credit. Future plans, she wants to attend UT Austin to major in music education to become a band director. A particular note, the two academic scholars today have been chosen by, extracurricular scholars were chosen for band today because they both auditioned for the All-Region Jazz Band. Keely earned 3rd chair overall, making a band. And just because I love saying this is competing against 2A through 4A, so we're competing against 4As as well through all of this. And our second extracurricular scholar is David Nava. And I will read this exactly as it's written. Hobbies include being awesome, eating, practicing circle, practicing again, learning stuff, making friends. School stuff includes jazz band, and power up. Future plans, I want to be a successful music teacher who makes state every year and live out my passion of music and be a good role model and be the best trumpet player ever. And one special note about David Nava. David Nava also competed for the All-Region Band where he made first over everybody. And he is recorded for the area audition where we will know the results, I believe, November 8th. So we're kind of keeping our fingers crossed for that. If he makes that, then he will be making the top 5 overall in the state of Texas, and he'll be playing in the state ensemble at TMEA in San Antonio.
Say cheese.
Thank you, Jake.
I would like to introduce Ms. Emma. Come on back here. We're doing for cheer today. And Ms. Watson wasn't able to be here. She's actually admin at the volleyball games for junior high. So Ms. Watson says, I chose Emma to be an extracurricular scholar of the month for cheer. She has been a wonderful example of what a leader should look like. She is co-captain of our team this year and is always willing to jump in and help the other younger girls when they are struggling to learn new cheers. She has learned new stunt positions and is always trying to help others anytime that they are struggling and finding new fun cheers for us to learn. She also has a true heart of gold. Just before school started, she came and asked me if we could change one of our football themed days to honor those that lost their lives at Camp Mystic and the floods that affected the Hill Country on July 4th. She designed a shirt and promoted it for the cause and was able to raise over $1,000 to send to help them rebuild. I am very proud of the young lady that Emma is becoming on and off the cheer squad, and she will be greatly missed after she graduates this May. And I second that.
All right, staff recognition.
Okay, so we have some wonderful staff members at elementary campus, I will say this. But we have one teacher in particular that has consistently demonstrated a positive and enthusiastic attitude this school year. Her strong work ethic is evident in the way she approaches each day. She's well prepared, organized, and fully committed to our students' success. So our teacher of the month is Miss Celeste Ryan. I'm not blank. Congratulations.
It's my honor this evening to recognize the Intermediate Teacher of the Month, Mrs. Louise Bean. A little bit about Miss Bean. She starts as our inclusion teacher, and she pours her heart into every child she works with. She loves her students as if they were own, and that love shows in both their confidence and their growth. Day after day, Miss Beam goes above and beyond. She never quits. She lifts the kids up when they're discouraged and celebrates every single victory, no matter how small it may seem. Because of her dedication, her students make incredible gains, often growing multiple years academically in just 1 year under her care. Mrs. Beam is the perfect example of what it means to be an educator. Someone who leads with compassion, persistence, and an unwavering belief in every child. We are so proud to honor her as our Teacher of the Month.
We would like to honor Ms. Gayton as our Teacher of the Month for junior high. She's actually at the junior high game coaching at this very moment. But this year, Ms. Sky Gayton took on a new assignment and embraced it with enthusiasm and dedication. Her energetic spirit is contagious, and she has quickly become a favorite among students. Ms. Gayton builds meaningful relationships with all students, particularly our lady athletes, and creates a classroom environment that is both engaging and inspiring. Her teaching seamlessly blends literature, art, and science, making learning dynamic and interconnected. Beyond academics, she serves as a remarkable role model, demonstrating integrity, teamwork, and perseverance both in the classroom and on the court. We are grateful for Ms. Gayton's passion, creativity, and dedication to our students' growth and success. And that is Ms. Sky Gayton. For the high school side, we would like to recognize Mr. Andrew Norwood. We proudly recognize Andrew for his dedication and commitment as a coach and teacher. He goes above and beyond to support his students, creating an environment where learning and teamwork thrive. Students genuinely enjoy his class and benefit from the guidance he provides both in the classroom and on the field. What stands out most about Mr. Norwood is his active pursuit to do all he does through the grace of our Lord. He serves as a shining example of faith, integrity, and perseverance. His leadership and character make him not only an outstanding educator and coach, but also a great role model for our students. Mr. Andrew Norwood. Woo!
Number 6 is public comments on agenda items only. We don't have anybody there. We're fixing to start our business part of the meeting. If this is the time, if you bring your kids, if you want to leave and not be a part of the business meeting, you can. Otherwise, we're fixing to go on with it. Okay, number 7, Report agenda as follows.
There's some empty chairs if you guys want to come sit down. We have full rooms, all of our students. And you all have received this ahead of time with our monthly financials, our student enrollment. It looks like we are down one student from this time last year. We're sitting at 1090. As the year goes by, we'll go over 1100, we usually do. It looks like this year our lower numbers are pre-K, kinder, and first. Everybody second through 12 is normal, class sizes for us. So I guess our community members will start having more children. Also, Glenna put in a couple of training opportunities. We have the session at Mary's in Strawn on October 20th, and Region 11 always does a good job with that training, not to mention you get to eat a good chicken fry, or if you choose to have a chicken breast, you can do that too, right?
Never again.
Yes, and if you have not let Glenna know that you would like to attend, then let her know. We can get you signed up, and I can be a driver.
You got your copy?
Yes, those are just funds that we have to spend every year on our students who did not pass their end of course exams. And we've got 10 students that need to pass English 1 and 9 students that need to pass English 2. And all the other students pass their math, biology, and US history. So English is usually the one that the kids have the toughest time with. But.
Okay. Item 8, discussion items.
Cassie, would you like to say anything about our financial report, or kind of anything about wrapping up the year?
We are getting close to wrapping up last year's budget year. I have just a handful of other little adjustments and cleanup things to do before I can send all of my stuff to the auditor. But as of right now, it looks like we will put about 1.2 million in the fund balance. Give or take a little if we've got some adjustments here or there, but about 1.2 million.
Which is great, because last year was a tough, very tight year, and the 1.2 million will come in handy because of the major hailstorm that we went through this past year. We're gonna have new roofs on all the buildings, and we're hoping to upgrade our roofing system so it is, it can tolerate a hailstorm and we don't have to replace them year after year after year. So that's our hope with that. I want to let you know we had our first intruder detection audit at the intermediate campus. They did an excellent job. There were no findings with that. So kudos to the intermediate campus and every campus across this district. Y'all do everyone's priority is to keep our kids safe, and it goes from the SROs to the custodians to every staff member on campus. That is their top priority, and I appreciate that very much. I wanted to give everyone an update on the ag farm. We did not receive any bids. I'm going to extend that bid process out through December. We put up a couple of for sale signs out a couple of weeks ago. It just kind of dawned on me, people probably don't believe it, it's for sale. And Coach Cerveto had a great idea to get us a big banner to hang on the gate out there to make it really noticeable, because a lot of people don't know that it's for sale. So we're going to extend that through December, and hopefully we can get several bids on that. Our Erath County Appraisal District Board of Directors, Vicki Stone, has been serving in that position for us. She is willing to do that again unless someone else has any other recommendations or, okay. I will pass that on to Ms. Stone and she would, I'm sure, gladly continue that for us.
Okay, number 9, consent agenda.
Mr. President, I move to approve the consent agenda as presented.
Okay, got a motion on the floor, got a second? Second, James, any discussion? All in favor?
I'll just say, thank y'all very much for the security part of this. I know it's gotta be hard to lock doors and keep doors locked, and it's a cumbersome thing, but hey, we really appreciate the fact that y'all go through the extra steps to keep our children safe, or I know I do, so I know we all. Thank you.
Yes. Well, and I'm just gonna brag on everybody across the district this morning. As y'all know, we had a big power outage, so there was no electricity. The high school had some electricity because they're on the co-op, but our elementary and intermediate campuses, it was pitch dark. And I mean, the staff members, they stepped up, they had flashlights, they had their phones. I told the kids in our community service class, I'm like, guys, y'all can have your phone out and use your flashlight, help us direct kids, you know. But they weren't going to until we let them know. But they were still having school. I don't know how, but they were still feeding children, they were still educating children, and kudos to every incredible staff member that stepped up and just took control of the situation. Yes.
Awesome. Okay. All right.
We got a question.
Got a question?
No, we vote.
We didn't vote?
Sorry, I'm not.
All in favor? Thank you for having jumping down. All in favor? Thank you. All right, awesome. Thought we had to vote there for a minute.
It was close.
I put my hand up early. All right, number 10, consider to take action on possible revisions to Board Policy EFB, local.
And these next 2 policy changes are just what came out of this most recent legislative session. TASB does a great job in trying to keep them updated so we are legal within all of our policies.
Mr. President, I move that the board approve the proposed revisions to the Board Policy EFB local as presented.
Okay, okay, got a second by Raymond. Any discussion? All in favor? Okay. All right, number 11.
And this is just the cell phone policy, and I'm gonna brag on our kids. You know, they're doing a great job complying with this. They thought that it was gonna be the end of the world. And they're actually all surviving, and they're talking to each other, so it's fun to
Found out
see.
they had classmates.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. All right. You do that one? You do that one?
I move that the board approve the proposed revisions to Board Policy FNCE local as presented.
Okay, got a motion on the floor, got a second. James, any discussion? All in favor? Okay. All right. Number 12.
There's no need to, take action on this, was if we had a bid for the ag farm, so we can skip
Okay,
over
we
that.
skip that, okay? All right, number 13 says that we're going to go to closed session in accordance with the following, section 551.074, on personnel matters. Okay, it's 6:38. 7:03, came back. Item number 14, there's nothing to act on. Okay, number 15, we have future board meetings. Regular October meeting will be Monday, October 20th.
So we can go to Strawn for training that day and hang out that night.
It'll be a bonding day.
It will.
Okay, November meeting will be Monday, November 17th. And the December meeting will be Monday, December 15th. So that way y'all know all those will start at 6 o'clock. All right, number 16. We have public comments. Just got them right here. First one up, Reed Howard. Reed?
Good evening, everyone. My name is Reed Howard. I have 3 kids in the Dublin school system. I care deeply about this community and the future of our kids, both in the classroom and on the field. What's truly sad and disappointing is that our kids actually want to win. These boys are hungry for success, not meaningless playoff appearances where you go 2-8 and get blown out in the first round. There's nothing fun about that, and they know it. Right now, we have 38 football players roughly in the entire high school football program. For a 3-year school, we should have 50 to 60 players out there, tough, excited, who can't wait to compete. This isn't a one-time dip. It's a clear pattern, year after year. Participation continues to drop while the program remains stuck in the past. Instead of recognizing this downward trend, it feels like the board continues to look the other way. I care about these boys just as much as anyone in this room, which is why I'm asking, when does the cycle finally break? When does the board make the tough decisions to lead real change? We need young, hungry coaches who want to build something here. Instead, Dublin has a history of running those kinds of coaches off, often at the hand of the staff who are already underperforming. Just last year, we lost 8 coaches, and not one single exit interview was conducted. That alone should raise serious concerns about retention, culture, and leadership. We have the athletes, it's not a lack of talent. What's missing is the leadership that adapts to players we have. Not a recycled playbook from 20 years ago. This program keeps clinging to one rare moment of success instead of building sustainable for the future. That's why talented kids leave. They want to play in a system that develops them, not hold them back. As a 3A football program, we should have a roster that reflects pride, discipline, and growth. Players who can't wait to compete on Thursday and Friday nights. When the community comes alive and the kids build memories, that lasts a lifetime. But you don't get that without accountability, without coaches who inspire and demand more. Out of respect, I believe it's time for new leadership. A head coach and coordinators who can truly build a program and stop the revolving door of talent and staff. Here are 3 solutions a board can act on. 1, start conducting formal exit interviews. For all coaches and staff who leave, the feedback is critical to understanding why we retain good people. Launch an open, transparent hiring process. Focus on attracting passionate, innovative coaches who want to build a long-term culture here, not just fill a seat. Number 3, develop a clear athletic vision of accountability, including measurable goals for participation, player development, and a competitive performance reviewed annually. And I want to be clear, I am very proud of Dublin Academics. I am very proud of what they do in the classroom. You see the pride right here with all these kids. They're so happy to get those awards. But we don't get that in athletics. And it goes all the way down from football to baseball, softball, everything. Those are the tough conversations as a board that you should have with your fellow boardmates. Thank you.
Appreciate it. All right. Stephanie Howard.
All right, following behind this. This is an example of somebody who's not from Dublin. He doesn't feel like he owes Dublin anything. He's new here. He doesn't have that soft spot for Dublin like I do. This is my husband, by the way. And so he's new here. This is how you attract people to want to live here, want to be here, that aren't gonna have a past like I do with Dublin. But first of all, I want to start by taking accountability and saying that I know that nobody has ran for any board positions, and admitting our faults as a community. But that's why we're here, and that's why we are live streaming, because I want people to be involved. I want people to know what's going on, what we're talking about, and I feel like this is a really good start. There's like 60 people on there right now. And so really I'm here to make everybody a little bit uncomfortable by talking about accountability. This is something I have not seen across the board. We all know why sports are important. I don't need to go into that, but it keeps kids motivated and connected to their schools. Personally, I hated school, but the only thing that kept me there was basketball. I want to give an example of something that just stuck with me, and this was one of my first experiences of Dublin. I came to a game, I'm not going to say what sport. There's a starting athlete who decided to flip off with both fingers the visitor's side. He got a technical, went in halftime, came back, and started. This is just what I'm talking about whenever I say there's no accountability with kids. It's setting the wrong tone, it's showing what we are as a community, and it's not looking good. I was really unimpressed coming from Stephenville. And honestly, after stuff like that happens, I just want to take my kids and run. But that was the plan all along, coming back home after we got out of the military. But moving back home and meeting the community, meeting the people, I can come into a room where I feel like a lot of people probably are really uncomfortable with what we're going to be talking about today, but I still feel loved and welcome and respected, and that just says a lot to me. And that's why I want to be here, and that's why I want to raise my kids here. So the behavior that just kind of goes unchecked, and then the coaches, they go unchecked for not checking the kids, and it just goes down the ladder of the disrespect. And then during games, I look around at the coaches and I see tired faces. I see coaches who are worn down and out of ideas. I'm not a coach, I'm not a sports director, but I do know that there isn't a job in the world that you can keep because you're a good person and you work hard. We aren't soft, and if you aren't producing, then we need to try something new. I'm not saying fire everybody right now, but try something new and keep people accountable. And think outside the box. Being a coach takes more than just being a good guy. It takes innovation and unwillingness to give up, no matter the circumstances. You have to find a way. So this is what I'm asking for, and this is why we're talking, or I'm talking, is to ask you guys to establish a clear accountability model, just like Summers would probably do for somebody who wasn't producing on a STAR test. Wins and losses matter, but so does fire, leadership, and most of all, how we respond when something just plainly isn't working. I don't want us to sit here and be comfortable, because this is what happens. The good families who care enough to drive 20 minutes to take their kids to school, those are the good families that care about the kids, and you're losing them. If nothing changes, Dublin will continue to lose, not just games, but athletes and families. We are beating a dead horse, and I feel like it's the same one that we've been beating since I left in 7th grade. But I'm just tired of the excuses. I'm tired of watching other towns around us thrive with less resources. So please wake up, get uncomfortable, and get the community involved.
Thank you. Okay. Yeah,
It's me.
I've been trying, I know who it is. I'm trying to pronounce it. And I said one thing and they said it's something else, and I go, but I'm telling you first. Corinne. Huh?
Harm.
I'm there. Carl. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Hi, everybody. Okay. I love Dublin, and I always will. But lately, I find myself having to defend Dublin more and more. People ask me why I keep my kids here, why I put up with it, and remind me how talented my kids are and how much better they could have somewhere else. And honestly, I started to ask myself, how much longer can I defend Dublin? I don't want to move my kids, I never have, but the thought has crossed my mind. What I really want is to prove to other communities that we can make change right here in Dublin, that it takes all of us, not just one program or department, to step up for our kids. We all know where it needs to start, and together we can make Dublin the place our kids deserve. And also, please, I would like for nobody to target our kids for willing to stand up for them in their future.
I'm gonna tell you, we appreciate people that come and talk to us. We have, and we've stated it every time that we've had people come up. And we're glad that people feel comfortable coming up here and talking to us, because communication is very, very important. And we understand about bumps in the road. You know, I had the same discussion when I came from Stephenville, and they said, why are you going there? And I didn't realize the good people that we had until I got here. And I had to tell the kids that. I said, that's what gets you up to go to work every day, because we want the same things that you're asking. So thank y'all for coming up and visiting with us. We really do. All right, Angelica.
Mr. President, I move to adjourn at 7:15 p.m.
Got a second? That's first, second, any discussion? We're out of here. Adjourn.